I guess coming to you today with a big conversation, big concept. This is load versus capacity. This is what we do at Penance Gym every day, is try to improve the load versus capacity ratio. If you look at your dotted line here, this is your capacity. You stay below your capacity, there's no problem, there's no pain. You exceed your capacity, there's a problem. There's not necessarily pain, but there's a problem. Let's say you have 200 pounds couch moving capacity. You have to move a couch that's 215. You go to move it, it doesn't move. There's no pain, it's just there's the problem. You can't do the task that you're trying to do. Now, if we're looking at our load, we start off with these boxes here. The very first one is anatomical dysfunction. These are things that are not healing or changing for you. This is your torn meniscus from high school football. This is your herniated disc from trying to help a buddy move dorm rooms. These are the things that are not healing. They're there. You have those. This next one, this is a recovery box. A lot of opportunity here. This is our stress, our diet, and our sleep. Lots of opportunity to be had here. Next one is functional diagnosis. Now, this is not a clinical diagnosis. We're not doctors. This is a functional diagnosis. This is how well do your joints move? How well does your tendon, ligament, muscle, and nerve patterns, how well do they glide together? All right. A clinician might call this your tissue health. All right. Now, these are your pre-existing loads. Every day when you wake up, while you're still laying in bed, these are already here, all right, leaving you this much room left for your day. So let's say you get out of bed and you've got some housework to do. Then you go to work. Now, that could be manual labor job. It can be a computer job. If you have to sit at a desk for 8 hours a day, that wears on your system. Then let's say you try to go to the gym. You have some squats, I don't know, maybe some runs. And on those runs, you start feeling your lower back a little bit. It's letting you know that something's happening, all right? But then you have some kettlebell swings. After you finish those kettlebell swings, you're now to the point of, I don't even want to look at my shoes. I definitely don't want to lean over to the floor. My back is yelling at me. Most people are going to go to the doctor after that. The doctor's going to ask them, all right, well, what'd you do? What led to this? And you're going to start explaining how your day went, talking about the squats, talking about the running. It was all good. And then when you got to those kettlebell swings, that's when it became a problem. Doctor's going to ask you how heavy of a kettlebell you swinging. I don't know, 45 pounds. Why were you swinging 45 pounds? Now, to no fault of the doctor, they're going to tell you, no more kettlebell swings. Simple enough, right? Now, I say to no fault of the doctor because their first job is to do no harm. Their first job is for you to not feel that discomfort again. Unfortunately, when that happens, we also start taking away things that you actually want to do. So, pre-existing load, these are the things that you want and need. This is ultimately things you have to do and things you want to do. You want to be able to play with your kids. You want to be able to go hiking. You want to be able to stay healthy. So, to no fault of the doctor, but he's actually taking away things that you want and need. Now, hopefully, he doesn't take that away, and instead he, prescribes you to start working on some of your issues. Now, if we're looking at fixing some of those issues, first things, anatomical dysfunction. There's nothing we can do about that. Absolutely nothing we can do about that. That one is with you for as long as you are on this earth. Your sleep, diet, and recovery, this one you can do a lot about. And a lot of people do without even knowing it. If you sleep 2 hours a night, you scarf down fast food in between jobs on the road, and you're stressed beyond belief, that box is going to be huge. But if you start working on managing your stress, controlling what you put in your mouth, and sleeping 7, 8, 9 hours a night, I know that's tough, but if you can do that, let's say that we cut that box in half. Okay? Functional diagnosis. How well can body parts move? How mobile are body parts? This one is one of the biggest ones that we get to do day to day inside Penance Gym. So when we've really started focusing on during 2021 to great success. Things move better. We'll say we cut that in half. Honestly, I'd like to get rid of it altogether, like to completely heal those issues, but let's just say we cut it in half. So now we start working with our wants and needs. Our pre-existing load dropped drastically. All right. Housework. Work. We have our same day, the squats, the run, and the kettlebell swings. We're not even close to our capacity yet. We can keep going. And more often than not, what happens is, as this starts to feel better, then we do try to keep going. All right, we end up doing a couple more things. A buddy convinces us to do a little more. We end up trying to help somebody move from the house to house. And so we end up exceeding our capacity again. This gets frustrating because now I was feeling good. Now I'm hurt again. This is where we at Penance have a great opportunity. That capacity line right there, we push it up. I know, it's the very top of my board here. Push it up as high as we can, all right, as high as we reasonably can. That way, our athletes, our clients, can deal with their pre-existing load, can do all the things they need to do, and have all kinds of room to add in things that they want to do. This is the unique opportunity that we have here at Penance. So, load versus capacity. Best thing I can tell you guys, first thing, work on your stress, your diet, your sleep, your recovery. Work on that. Number 2, get some help working on the joints that aren't functioning well for you. If you're looking for help, that's what we do. We'd love to help with that. Then pushing that capacity up means that you can do more day to day, and not more inside the gym, but more outside the gym. You can have fun with your family. You can try new sports. You can do things that you want to do. So thank you guys for tuning in. Coach Glenn at Penance Gym. If you're looking for more information, PenanceGym.com. Thank you.